I was listening to V and Sargon as they talked about these Twitch thoughts who were basically trying to avoid paying their fair share in taxes. And the entire idea that these thoughts are so outraged, saying that, well, these people hate women and they're being oppressed and all this other garbage. I've said it before and I'm saying it again. Women are children with tits. This is not an insult. It is simply an accurate description. A small child believes they're unique, they're special, the world revolves around them, and they should be allowed to go and get their way and be treated better than everyone else, etc., 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 much like an overly spoiled woman who is very, very needy. And so, the entire idea that, hey, you're not special, you're not unique, and no one gives a damn about you, well, okay now. The idea that this is somehow a terrible, horrible thing, you now know why I have no interest in dating women. It's kind of like saying, oh, well, you're just a lonely basement-dwelling loser who's never going to get a girlfriend. You can't miss what you don't want. In the purest sense, women are pretty much blood-sucking parasites in terms of a guy's time, money, and effort. This isn't me being mean, cruel, or whatever. I'm just saying the modern-day woman is a net loss. There is no reason for a guy to marry a woman ever because he is going to go and be the one who's paying everything, not just financially, but also emotionally, physically, and all this other crap as well. I'm not kidding. It's like, okay, a woman does anything at all. Oh no, I went and listened to this guy's problems. That's emotional labor. Or, oh no, somebody asked me to make a choice and all. That's mental labor. And women just want to be vegetables. They just want to go and be Jabba the Hutt and all, who just sit around and all, with all these bettas surrounding them and all, telling them how great their fat ass is, while they just sit there and eat bonbons all day and don't have an original thought in their head. And of course, if you don't do this crap, well, again, you must hate women, because what other reason can there be for you not being attracted to Jabba the Slut over here? So, yeah, by all means, the entire idea of these Twitch thoughts just being upset for being taxed, okay, congratulations. The idea that we treat you like an equal and you're screaming oppression kind of tells me why you shouldn't be allowed to voice your opinion. You should be, well, I take that back. You should be allowed to voice it, but it should not have any weight to it. It's like a child saying, I want to stay up after 9 o'clock at night, despite the fact there's school tomorrow. And the parents are like, well, I heard it, but I disagree. You're going to bed. Good luck. And yeah, get mad at me. I don't care. Like I said, women are a net loss for men. They pretty much ruined the government as it is. They made the government bigger and bigger and bigger. And it's kind of like, okay, women are the most spoiled class there ever was in human history. And yet they're screaming, I'm oppressed, I'm oppressed. And of course they don't really believe this crap. They just say it because it works. Just like saying, oh, well, this is rape. You told me that there's a biological difference between men and women. You're raping me with facts. And my attitude is, okay, there are no brakes on this train. It's going to keep getting worse until men do something about it. And believe me, as Sweden already demonstrated, you take women's rights away and nothing's going to happen. They won't do nothing. It'll be like, oh yeah, this is life now because, hey, if I stick my head out, it's going to get chopped off by a bunch of angry Muslims. Holy shit, I better shut up and mind my own business. And of course, I'm not saying we should go and be violent towards them. I'm just saying they made bad decision after bad decision. We can either take their rights away, fix the problem, make things equal. That's kind of the entire idea I'm going for. Women are so privileged, they need their rights taken away because a lot of them are unearned and are usually done at men's expense. And so the entire idea of a woman saying, I have to pay taxes, I'm being oppressed, somebody please help me and save me from these evil and I'm just like, yeah, I know. Poor little damsel in distress. Won't some big strong white knight come and say, Princess, save a hoe? Kind of like the one image of Princess Peach and Anita Sarkeesian swapping places. For those who aren't familiar, basically Princess Peach was saying, And in the real world, we have people like Anita Sarkeesian who is wearing gender signifiers such as hoop earrings, lipstick, and whatever. And here it is, she's screaming, "Help me, I'm a victim." Just look at all these horrible, terrible, evil misogynists who want me out of their gaming community. But again, I've said it before, women are children with tits. It's not an insult, it's a description. And the only reason that people hate it is because it's an accurate description. Which means, of course, we should totally ban it. Just like we tried to ban the word bossy. Because if a word's accurate and describes something and it's against a certain demographic that more rights than the average person, of course we gotta cater to the lowest common denominator here. You know what I'm saying?